The TD Direct Investing Index for the month of June has been released, and self-directed investor sentiment remained in neutral. Here are the details. Let's start with the overall TD Direct Investing Index, which measures sentiment in a range from -100 for very bearish to +100 for very bullish. And DII sentiment settled at -5 for June, down a mere point from the prior month. The so-called June swoon for stocks failed to materialize as improving inflation data and the continued AI theme helped stock markets gain ground last month and for the first half of 2024. When we compare sentiment to June of last year, a big drop when sentiment was at +19. Looking at the components that make up the DII, two core proxies helped us better understand why sentiment slipped marginally in June. One was net equity demand, or bought versus sold. It came in at -9. That's down 3 points month over month, indicating self-directed investors sold more securities last month. A positive value would indicate investors bought more than they sold. Secondly, flight to safety or risk appetite from investors, as you can see, was -4. That's 4 points lower than last month, meaning more investors pulled back into safer, less risky investments. A more positive value means risk on or less actual flight to safety. Now, a few key points that stood out. Number one, technology was a big winner for a second month in a row. And secondly, Gen Z and Millennials, born 1981 and after, were once again the most optimistic age group, although they remained in neutral territory. Technology remained the most heavily traded sector with a sentiment score of +14, that's up 7 points month over month. The rank of heavily bought stocks in technology were little changed in June, with chip giants AMD, Supermicro Computer, and AI torchbearer NVIDIA, which briefly took the top spot as the world's most valuable company by market cap, occupied the top spots. Meanwhile, sentiment for Gen Z and Millennials edged up 2 points month over month to +4 in June. Heavily bought stocks by the youngest investors included tech giants NVIDIA, Apple, and Tesla. And that's your TD Direct Investing highlights for June 2024.